Up, y'all? We are back. Chicity Cypher volume.
Whoa. How many times do I have to stop you and tell you?
It is not the volume. This is the podcast. Welcome back, y'all. This is the 5th episode. We are in the building, man. We about to bring y'all another dope episode, man. Thanks for tuning in. Just so y'all know, we're here every Sunday, 7 p.m. We're on multiple streams. Y'all could go on, if you're watching right now on Jizzle Productions on YouTube. Some of y'all might be watching on Unwrap on YouTube. Also, we're on Facebook, the Jizzle Villanueva Facebook page and the Heat Detector Facebook
looks
page.
Like mine didn't go up, but it's all good.
But yeah, y'all can follow us on all them streams, man. You already know Chicity Cypher. We've been around since 2014. We've been in the game for almost 10 years, approaching in March of next year. And, there's 36 volumes on Facebook. Y'all could go and watch all of those on Jizzle Productions. Make sure that y'all subscribe, hit the notification bell, and all of that, man.
Man, I feel like right now, you sabotage me because this light is not doing what it's supposed to be doing. But
tell them how you feel about it.
No.
He doesn't want to be dark on camera.
This is a show tonight. We have a show to do, so we'll talk about this off camera.
Okay. So, since he introduced himself, let's reintroduce my wonderful co-host, Chicity Cypher team member, resident producer, Heat Detector.
Thank you very much, sir. I think I can give myself a round of applause if I can. Cheer, maybe.
We'll give me a round of applause. Yeah.
Ain't working.
So no round of applause. As y'all can see, man, we got somebody else in the building. For y'all that have been following Chicity Cypher for the last 10 years, man, this man been rocking with us. Chicity Cyphers, he been grinding in the city, dropping projects, been in and just doing multiple things all across, man. I see him at every show. I'm always at his performances, and he be rocking, man. So you already know we got none other than the homie Andreaus Haley. That biz,
both they all the same. Bro.
Andreaus Haley and that biz is never gonna stop, man. Yeah. But man, thanks for being on the show, bro. How you doing? Good. You know what? I think it's important that we go ahead and we start this show, man. We talked, before the show, man, and we wanted to go ahead and dedicate this episode 5 of the Chicity Cypher, to your pops, man. Rest in peace, pops.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
For sure.
After he passed away, you dropped a video on Facebook, and it was kind of detailing how much the hip-hop community, our hip-hop community, inspired him, man. And I always used to see him at the shows with you. And I was telling you, I live vicariously through you and your pops when y'all were doing that, because I know my parents wouldn't do that. My mom's gone, my dad wouldn't do that. So it was a beautiful thing to watch, man. So since this show's dedicated to him, man, you're gonna go ahead and talk about pops for a little bit and just let them know a little bit about him.
Yeah, man. So pretty much that started because like my mom had passed away in 2017, right? And so after my mom passed, I came to the realization that her and my father only seen me perform live one time ever. Wow. And they seen me as the group when I was in the group Substance. So they never seen me perform as a solo artist. They never seen me as Andreaus Haley. I always had aliases, that business from the one half of the group Substance, all that. So after my mom passed, I'm like, man, I'm gonna just come cuff pops up. I'm gonna kidnap him. I'm bringing him to all the shows. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that started. And then what was so ill about it is like I had brought him out to so many shows with me. Like people start getting used to seeing him. He started getting used to seeing people. So two of his favorite people was you, Jizzle, and Cool Out Chris. Like he just took in Shadow Master, he took a real liking to y'all. So like when I dropped that video, it was really to pay homage for real, because y'all kind of gave my pops like a second win, like a second life in a sense. Right. Like he got to live vicariously through me, and he got to meet people that I rock with, and y'all rocked with him too. Y'all made him feel welcome. Like, I'm on stage or I'm backstage or I'm outside smoking or some shit, and pops in there with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Sure. Like, and he felt, appreciated. He felt welcome, and it meant a lot to him. And like I say, in that video I posted, like times when it was just me and him, outside of y'all, outside of Sub T, outside of any hip hop shit. But pops would be like, man, when your next show? And he'd be like, it's that tall Puerto Rican guy. I swear to God, that's just how pops
pretty
talk.
Amazing.
That's how pops talk. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty amazing because that makes you real like in a special crowd of people, because not many motherfuckers that rap or sing or whatever have their parents like at their shows, and the parents actually involved, or even for that matter, their fucking dad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. and is really involved and is loved and liked by everybody, and he's reciprocating the love and liking it. That's a beautiful fucking thing, man.
Yeah, no, because Pops was a musician himself, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Brass Bullet. Those that know, they know. You know what I'm saying? Some of my uncles, you know what I'm saying? Pops was born and raised in Cabrini Green. And they had a band, you know what I'm saying? And they highest peak, like they had opened up for James Brown one time. And so
That's dope.
Pops being a musician, he know how it was, you know what I'm saying? So for him to get that time from 2017 to 2023, he done been to probably every show I ever did in that time frame.
So let me add just a quick question that popped in my head. So when your pops like first realized you were doing hip hop and everything, was he really open to everything and really like excited about it and everything? Because you know, like a lot of times, especially for musicians, they'll be like, you know, that's not real music. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, Pop showed love through the door. I wrote my first rap. I was probably like 12, 13. You know what I'm saying? My name is Dre, and I don't play. I'm busting dope lyrics in every way. But the thing is, like,
you know the rest of it?
I know some of it.
Okay, I ain't gonna make you
I'm
do
talking
it.
about South Sea. You know the deal. People sell drugs and shoot, steal, kill. The thing is, if you listen to them lyrics, my name is Dre and I don't play. I'm busting dope lyrics in every way. I'm talking about South Sea. You know the deal. People sell drugs, shoot, steal, kill. I'm like 12.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that's what you were seeing.
That's what I was seeing. You know what I'm saying? But Pops encouraged it through the door. Like we formed a whole group called Shorties on the Mic. It was me, my guy Darius, and my guy Bill. Like Pops encouraged it, but you know, me and my Pops had like a ill relationship, you know, ups and downs, you know, just the life of a minority in America.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So but I'm glad we got those last years to really be together, like for real.
That's super dope. That's like for real, because that's like that's a memory and a moment that like nobody can take away from you. That's not, you know what I'm saying? And even with him, like you know,
Jizzo was at the one show where it was going down.
We had a couple wild nights at the Enjoy with Pops, and you know, but that was great because he like you know, sometimes those shows everybody just kind of real tough or sitting in their own spot, and Pops kind of brought that energy where it was like cool to just be in the middle of the crowd and vibe out and vibe
out that night. Pop, hey, it's just something I never said this on air because I don't do a lot of interviews and this shit new. My Pops, you know what? And thank y'all for having me today, particularly because today makes 3 months literally. My Pops passed April 16th, which was a Sunday. And today is July 16th. Is a Sunday.
Wow,
3 months.
Exactly 3 months, and it's your show today, man.
Yeah, man. But the wild thing about that particular night that happened at Enjoy that people don't know, me and my Pops did shrooms that night, bro.
So that was the extra little sauce. It was a little bit saucy there.
Pops like 60 plus. Wow. He like 60 plus. I got him off the shrooms. He wilding out on stage and shit. It was a reckless night, but it was beautiful. Looking back, I'm thankful for it.
Man, just don't know. It was a
wild night.
It was a good night, man. That's a beautiful thing, man. Thank you for sharing those memories of Pops, man. And as y'all know, this episode is dedicated to Pops. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take 10 seconds of silence in honor of Pops. Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Pops.
You spoke a little bit about your intro to hip hop, and you said you formed a group. What was the group called?
Shorties on the Mic.
Were you inspired? What inspired you prior to that to say you wanted to be an MC? When you were 12 and you wrote that rap, what was it that inspired you?
It was my cousin Johnny. It was my cousin Jig. It was his fault. Like I say,
his fault.
It was most of my family all from Cabrini Green. Even I was born in Cabrini Green, but we moved to the east side when I was probably like 2 or 3. So I'm from the east, you know what I'm saying? But all my family from Cabrini Green. So my cousin came to my crib one day in South Sea and he wrote a rap about Cabrini Green. And he's not a rapper. Like I've known him my whole life. Like none of us has ever written a rap.
Right.
But he came over here and he had a rap. And he wrote it. So when he left, I wrote a rap about my neighborhood. And then so when I got up with him the next weekend, I'm like, hey, look, I got a rap too. My name is Dre. And it's that rap. First rap I ever wrote. Boom. So from that, I don't know. I just like it was fun to me. You know what I'm saying? It was like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I could just talk about, you know what I'm saying, what I'm seeing out here, the random pit bulls that be rolling around, and the candy man walk through the neighborhood with a shopper cart full of candy. All the little kids ask their mama for 50 cents, go back or the 50 cent taco. I'm like, I could just talk about stuff I see every day. Yeah. But he was what really inspired me because he was the first person that I knew. Like I had listened to music before, obviously, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, wow, this my own flesh and blood, my cousin.
Right.
He wrote this with his own brain. And I'm just like, he's 1 year older than me. I'm competitive. I'm like, he wrote a rap. I could write a rap. Like,
yeah, and that's always the best when it's somebody that, because you, like you said, you can hear somebody do music, but when you hear it's your brother that did it or your cousin that did it,
you
kind of like, all right, I'm in.
Yeah.
But that's kind of like with everything. Like if your brother was gang banging, use a gang banger, right? Probably drug dealer, use a drug dealer. His cousin was an MC.
How about football?
Same thing. I'm sure one of his cousins or brothers got him into footballs.
I'm
but
just
you know,
saying, you could have started with that. That's all.
But it runs in the
comments.
Yeah, let's go to the comments, man. Shout out to the homie Brian Jones. What's up, brother? We see you, man. Dope producer. He said Wu-Tang. Yeah, you already know, man. I got this at the Wu-Tang show with Sam I Am. I'll tell that story another day, but we got into the show, no tickets. And you know what I'm saying? You already know when you're riding with Sam somewhere, we just walk into shit. So
shout out to Sam I Am.
Shout out to Sam I Am. Chirac Nation, chapter 4. You already know what it is. Shout out to Kalali Johnson in the comments. Sweet Juices, man. One of my favorite MCs of the Cypher of all time, man. She said, yo, and shout out to the homie Debo, man, as well in the comments. Ill MC, ill producer, and a Chicity Cypher MC as well, man. He said, yo, and shout out to old man AD, who's also a Chicity Cypher MC, alumni MC. He says, my brother, that business.
See,
what up, man?
Even with me going by Andreas Haley, it don't matter.
It don't stick.
People still call me.
I ain't gonna lie. When I see you, man, I just think it's Biz. I be like, man, when I'm talking to people, I'm like, yeah, Biz coming to the show tonight.
That's
you know
why
what I mean?
I always say, man, call me all of the above, man. Like the Andreas Haley thing was just a personal, like it was hard times. You know what I'm saying? I had lost my mom. I was going through a whole lot. And I felt like I just wanted to, I didn't want to cover up nothing. Right. I wanted to own up to everything, all the wrongs I did, all the rights, all the pain, all the conniving shit, everything. It was all me, Andreas Haley. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
that's what made me do it. But like now, I'm just like, hey, look, man, I'll be whichever one of them motherfucking names I want to be at whatever moment.
Like your boy
be.
Said, on whatever day how you feeling that day, that's who you're gonna be.
For sure. Like the album, I'm dropping the album tonight at midnight called Gotta Eat, and on there it say Andreas Haley. You know what I'm saying? But the next, I'm working on the album right now, and it's gonna be Bad at Business.
That's what's up. We're gonna talk about the albums now. So we talked about your beginning in music, and I'm assuming there's a huge gap from that point until the moment that you become one half of Substance.
Yes.
Shout out to Il Gordon in the motherfucking house. So tell us about Substance. Was there something significant in between that we might have missed out? Or, you know, let's talk about that.
My cousin Eighth, you know what I'm saying? My cousin Fred, we call him Eighth, you know what I'm saying? He's the whole nucleus to this whole Substance shit. Can I see that lighter real quick, brother? So my cousin Eighth, we all from Chicago. He go away to college. And Il Gordon from Chicago, he go away to college too. They go away to college at the same school. They don't know each other till they get there. But you know how it is. You out of town, you meet other Chicago people. Y'all gonna be crew at
click immediately.
So whole time he would always be telling me, man, I got a guy out here in college who rap, he cold. He would be telling Il, man, my cousin back in Chicago, he cold. So one day they back in Chicago, and we all get up. We hop in eighth car, light up, and we start freestyling. Now I'll be 100, and Il hates when I tell this story, but Il know it's true. I'll be 100. We get up and we freestyling, and Il is killing me, bro, in my opinion. Right. And I've never really been laced. I ain't never really took no L's.
Yeah.
So I'm like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? I'm a little thrown off. You know what I'm saying? Like, Smog is bodying. You know what I'm saying? But that's what was the very beginning of it. Then we was in 2 different crews. The reason I named this album Gotta Eat is because me and my cousin Merk, we started a label called Gotta Eat Records years ago. You know what I'm saying? And I was a part of Gotta Eat Records. Il was a part of Just Listen, but we was all crew.
Right.
And then my man's AP looking in, he was like, man, this Smog, that Business, and Il, they the dopest too out of the camps. Like Il the dopest out of Just Listen. that business, the dopest I gotta eat. So it was his idea to put us together as Substance, but I will always give the credit to my cousin Eighth because he was the one saying we needed to meet from the first place. Right. So from then we became Substance. We started doing music, man, and the Substance shit hit, bro. We took off, bro.
Yeah, man. That's actually how I believe I met y'all, and I think we might have met at Sub T. But that kind of leads me on to the next question. It's two parts, but one thing I'm always interested about this: how did you get turned on to Sub T 606?
Man, it was through another open mic. So years ago, I can't remember the name of this spot, but I know it was on Wilson. It was up north. It was an open mic that used to be happening on a Wednesday. Okay, that's all I can remember. I went a couple times, and somebody from there told me, "Man, you should try Sub T. They do joints on Tuesday." I'm young. I'm like 19. I'm getting my feet wet. You know what I'm saying? I go there, and it was like I never seen before. It was magnetic. You know what I'm saying? It was like real time energy. Like, Mom, if you whack, you gonna know you weak right here, right now.
That's the spot where you find out.
Yeah.
Find out real quick.
You're gonna find out right here, right now, on your third bar. You ain't even
sometimes not even that.
Sometimes not even that. Sometimes on your introduction.
They'll count your ass down in front of your face. The dude will be standing in front of you on the stage, going 1, 2.
I've been down that road.
You've been counted down. Look, I was talking shit for years, bro. I have been telling people I've never been counted down at the 606 Cypher. Like a fucking week later, bro. But I was a little bit drunk.
Yeah.
But I got
always
drunk. But you know what, bro? They were counting down
everybody.
Everybody. They were counting down everybody 2 seconds in. It was like 4 girls in the front that was tipsy, and they were like, "Fuck that 1, 2." They were counting everybody down. They weren't feeling shit. So, but that is a place where where you kind of get your gears and learn how to do shit. Where you sharpen your sword.
I got counted down a few times.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
I got actually told to get the fuck off the stage.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a little bit. I don't know that feeling. I'm sorry.
But it didn't take away from you being nice. Like, okay, it made me like at one point I was a great freestyler, and at one point I wasn't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At one point I wasn't. But I've always been a good writer.
Right.
So like I could come perform, I could spit some shit, but Marks throw me in that cypher. It depends. Like, oh, I'm 6 shots of tequila in. My word slur. I don't really got shit to say, but my rep is known.
Right.
But they'll still count my ass off the stage, though. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to 606, man. I love that spot. It's not biased. You know what I'm saying?
What was it like the first time you were on Chicity Cypher? Like when you
hold on. We getting there. You're taking my questions. You're stealing my questions here. Let's follow the process.
My brain is working.
So I want the people to really see what happens on Chicity Cypher, and most importantly, what that biz does on Chicity Cypher. So right now, y'all, we're gonna give y'all volume 30 of the Chicity Cypher, which y'all could see after this. Y'all could go rewatch that biz partner piece and watch the whole piece, man. It's on youtube.com/Jizzle Productions, volume 30. But let's get into it, man. Is that biz on volume 30?
Yes, sir.
Joe, I ain't done rocking my sweater yet. You feel how you feel, I don't give a letter F. School of hard knocks on the road, never made
Hold on, we getting it. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but we'll get it in a second. Hold up, y'all. But while we doing that, man, y'all see it playing in the back. I don't know if y'all can hear it or not, but y'all see it. Come in real quick. We got the homie David Anthony. So then you already know, man, the homie Fado, Chicity Cypher family. He's a Chicity Cypher cinematographer, man. So, all right, y'all hear it. All right, cool. Y'all hear it. We in there. Let's run it back. We're going to run it back. For y'all that didn't catch it.
Joe, I ain't done rocking my sweater yet. You feel how you feel, I don't give a letter F. School of hard knocks on the road, never made an F. I murder your top 5 and kill whoever's left. I'm super, Joe, I'm mega fresh. Me and Il Gordon in Chicago's red and meth. I'm trying to ball out, fuck living check to check. Wise words from Inspector Deck, Joe, protect your neck. Joe, in retrospect, one-man army and I'm here to wreck the set. Listen, it's a warning, it ain't a game. That business, learn to respect the name. Yeah.
The end of that, you say, and I remember because I was watching it before a little bit earlier, you say that bit, something, respect the fame, something, that business, respect the name. Do you remember those bars?
I have no clue what them bars is.
So yeah, but you say, but
that sound like me. That sound like
he's like, it's kind of like
what I was
when they got Lil Wayne on the thing and they're like, do you remember these bars? And they read him like his verse and he's like, I don't know, but it sounds great. It should be. It's probably.
I mean, we couldn't hear it right here, but it looked like he was fucking killing.
That's the ending bar. Like if I could hear the beginning bar, I have a better chance to remember it.
Hey, now I remember. He says, I will never. Shout out to David Anthony in the comments. He says, I will never forget that one line. Ain't done rocking my sweater yet. Line dope as fuck. And why did you write that line? Because they was saying that you was like wearing the sweater in too many pictures or some shit.
Yeah,
and you was like,
no.
Yeah. He was like, I ain't done rocking my sweater yet.
D-Nick said, no, was it D-Nick or Shadow Master said something about you, or about you wearing a sweater or something. And then they said, oh yeah, and then he fucked around. And when he did the cypher, he turns around and says this line about the fucking sweater.
Yeah. So
was that purposely?
Yeah. So at the time, so that shit
was that D-Nick?
I don't know who said it, but that shit was going around about acting like motherfuckers don't wear their clothes numerous times. Look, man. And if you in that position to be blessed enough to not have to, then you good, bro.
Yeah,
cool.
Right.
Cool, but you ain't gonna make me feel like I'm less thorough. First off, this sweater dope.
Yeah.
I might have wore it to my daughter graduation. That's it. Nobody else never seen it. So I'm going on Chicity Cypher. I'm wearing it today.
Right.
Or you might have seen me in that same Facebook picture with my daughter. But like, to me, man, look, watch out, bro. This is a cold sweater.
Yeah.
It's a cold message.
Stop hating on that man's sweater,
you know what
bro.
I'm saying?
Straight up.
But I remember like that was the theme. Like, mom's like, I don't wear shit twice, or I don't. Man, you goofy as hell, bro. What is wrong with you, boy? This a cold ass sweater. You gonna wear it one time and that's over with. Like, nah, bro. I'm going numerous places, bro.
On the real.
But I put it in that. I wrote that bar on purpose, definitely. You know
Look, I have taken shirts that I've wore on Chicity Cypher one time and retired them, but specifically because I feel like in the future, when we all fucking die, this shit's gonna be a piece that someone's gonna auction off.
And that's a way to go about it.
Yeah, someone's gonna want that first Chicity Cypher #1 shirt, and I got that shit ready to go for the auction. But shout out to Fatal, man. He said that's a hella dope lineup at that table. Heat, that Biz, and Jizzle. Appreciate you, brother, man. And shout out to the homie. Man, shout out to the homie D.
I'm glad you like that bar, man. That was a real bar to me, man.
That was some real shit, man.
Shout out. I ain't wear that motherfucker today. You know
hey, you should have popped it out like this right here. Shout out to the homie Victor Moan Jr., who y'all know as the homie D Scout, Chicity Cypher alumni, man. Volume number 1, day 1 alumni. He said, yes, sir. Peace, family, DB, Heat. G, what up, man? What up, fam? For those that know, man, y'all go back and watch on either Unwrap or Jizzle Productions YouTube. Go watch that first episode. It featured the homie D Skiles. He talked about his merch, his biz, everything he got going on. So go check that and go check all the episodes that we done dropped so far. But Heat.
Yes, sir.
Tell him what you wanted to ask him earlier, since you take my question, and then now we're at that point. That's what I was gonna ask after this. So hit him with that, man.
Yeah. What did it feel like? I don't know if you got the call or you just whoever got a hold of you or however that happened for the first time being, that you realized, oh, I'm gonna be on Chicity Cypher. What was that feeling like? And how did you? A 2-part question. And how did you prepare for it?
Word. All right. So the first one I ever went on. You know what? Now that I look back, man, good looking out, man. He put me on a good ass lineup. Like when I look back, I met Sweet Juices that day.
Okay,
that was her first one.
You were on 5,
man. D2G.
That's 15.
I was on 1. That's 15.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was a 5 in it.
That's the one you're talking about. That
was my first one. I know what I wore. I know what I had on and everything. I had on my Adidas jogging pants.
Yeah, that sweater on.
No, I did not have the sweater on. I didn't even have the sweater yet. But I remember that was my first one. So that was 15.
Yeah.
I had on red and black hat. You know what I'm saying?
But that was a powerful episode.
That's
that
what
one,
I'm saying, bro.
I'm gonna give y'all all the MCs around that.
To answer the question though, for one, the presentation to it was dope. Like it was like, yeah, what up, Joe? Like we recognize that you a dope MC. Like come be in the cypher. Like, and I don't care what I don't care like how big people think they are. It's still humbling when somebody reach out to you for your craft.
Yeah.
When they like, hey, bro, you dope. We see you.
Yeah.
We want you to be in this cypher.
That's like an underlying, like
That's
I
thorough.
respect you.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm in the shit for. The love, the respect for niggas to be like, no, it's my code.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So boom. So then when I got there and I see D2G, I already knew D2G, but I know D2G, he be going in. So I'm like, all right, I gotta be on my shit today.
Did you write on the spot or did you already have something written?
I was like a little bit of both. Like, bro, I was just going through my whole Rolodex. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's interesting. So you didn't have you didn't go completely memorize 16 bars. You kind of was like filling it out when you got there.
Yeah, it's like
That's like a special
ill.
MC to do that. That's
Yeah,
no.
shit.
So it was like it was more like I got like 2 16s in the cut, but then when I get here and I see the MCs that's here, Lyric Versatile was there too. Lyric Versatile was there.
So I'll let y'all know who was on that.
Yeah.
Shout out to Skiles. He's absolutely correct. That was volume 16. That came out in May
15.
That came out
16.
It was 16. That came 16. It's 16. Okay. Yeah, that came out May 20th of 2016, actually.
Okay. Yeah,
that one featured Sweet Juices, The Surge. Shout out to Surge. D Skiles, Lyric Versatile, Young Ali, T Johns, the homie Ocean, King Dez, That Business, D2G, and Bobby Master, man. And we used the instrumental.
Bobby Master.
We used the checkmate instrumental from Alchemist that Jadakiss used, man. And we did that over at Art Devour. So it was a beautiful thing.
So I show up, I got joints in the chamber, but now I'm looking at the squad. I'm like, oh, it's all the heaters is here.
Yeah.
Young Ali, I forgot Young Ali was there. Surge was a spitter, like spitters. I'm here with the spitters for my first one. So yeah, I was excited. You know what I'm saying? I was excited, and I was excited, and I was grateful.
Right.
Like, especially once I showed up. Really, it was D2G though. Right. I wasn't up on Sweet Juices at the time. You know what I'm saying? But I got up on it right away. I'm like, oh shit.
You know but the nitty gritty though part is like,
but as soon as I saw the lineup. And as soon as I
did
saw
you go into beast mode?
Yes, I'm like, all right.
That's part of the question that we've asked before to other MCs. We've asked them in your writing process, when you're writing, are you writing anticipating who might be there or how cold the MCs might be, or do you just write your shit? Fuck whoever gonna be there. I'm writing this.
Right.
Like,
I'm a fuck whoever gonna be that type of person. I'm like, look, I know I got picked, so I know it's gonna be other talents.
Right.
So that's enough.
That's a great way to look at it.
So that's enough for me.
Yeah.
That's enough for me to go off well. And then, like, I've noticed, just to be 100% transparent, like, rap is competitive anyway.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm already competing. So, but I notice when I write trying to compete, it don't be as hard as when I write just competing with myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm writing just like, all right, bet this an opportunity. Let me kill shit for the opportunity. Fuck whoever's gonna be there too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I do it like that, it be that shit. But when I go in it like trying to outdo others, it don't, you know what I'm saying? Like that ain't even my type of style. I think everybody can shine. I ain't even trying to how to outdo you. I'm just here to be the coldest me.
Right.
And if you get laced in that process, then that's on you.
Be it.
That's on you, bro. You should have been colder. What you want?
What we see a lot and have talked about before on the earlier podcast. Did you ever have like butterflies or get a little nervous before the show, before taping and everything? And how did that affect your performance?
A lot of times I did, and I had two remedies. Il Gordon could attest for this. I'm either run to the back and throw up,
stop mom spaghetti,
or I'm gonna run to the back and do 50 push-ups.
Stop playing for real.
Word is bond. You can ask Il Gordon. You can ask everybody that's ever been backstage with me. 50 push-ups start to become the normal.
Right.
I stop throwing up. I'm not gonna throw up. I would either have to run to the washroom or throw up.
Is it the lights and the cameras and everything, or is it the people?
It's not none of that shit. It's more the self, like, all right, nigga. Like, you know that you know this rap.
Right.
You know that you know your routine. Don't tweak.
Right.
But
But that moment when you're
that liquor might kick in, that last shot might kick in, you might tweak.
Right.
And the idea of maybe tweaking would start to bother you. It's like the overthinker.
Yeah.
Overthinking it. But that moment is real special, man. It's always special to me. And I love being on the other side of that when, because people ask, oh, is there a list? Do you like, you're second, you're third. I don't do a list. You know how I do. I just turn around, I look at everybody, and I say, who's next? And if you're ready, that person's gonna say, I'm next. And it literally always happens that way. That person that's ready, they're next.
And the one that was talking the biggest shit
is back in the back waiting.
Way back.
You know what I'm saying?
Figure it out.
Yeah.
Everyone,
been me before.
Everyone got their own way of coping, but I always imagine, you know, because when I'm in the front, no one counts me down. I count myself down and we start and I do the intro, but I like that part where I go, all right, you ready? And I look at everyone, my cameraman, I look at the DJ, the sound engineer, and we go, okay, 3, 2, 1. And I look at the guy and go, and that's that go moment. You either, and that's the moment that separates the MCs from the non-MCs.
That's the moment of truth. That's 100%. The moment of truth.
That 100%. Determines whether you're going to go or not. And that's why I tell people, be humble when you're coming to the Cypher. Don't hit me in an inbox talking about, oh man, I'm going to kill everybody there. I'm about to murder everybody in the Cypher, because you come over there and not even be able to do your shit in 3 takes.
And you never even know who you there with, because motherfuckers will be there, be that guy. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You pull up and you don't even know you come into that dude. The real murderer is actually here.
And we've had special guests that just be in the crowd sometimes. We've had DA Smart just be off to the side watching. We've had Wild Style just be off to the side watching, not even knowing, you know. So it's like you gotta be prepared for that moment. But I like it because that's what either makes or breaks the MCs.
Yeah, and you could take that L and it's on you to, if you go, like, I've taken L's in my rap career. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I've given L's. So it's like it come and go.
It's a give and take.
It's a give and take, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like all the L's I took, the fact that I double back make me feel like, you know what I'm saying, I could withstand the whole shit, bro.
You ever have a moment, because you've been on multiple Chicity Cyphers, right?
I think 2 or 3.
2 or 3.
I like 3 actually.
Which one do you think was your shining moment? Where when you got done, and even when you go back and watch it to this day, you look at it and you go, God damn it.
I'm gonna say maybe the sweater one. The sweater one.
Yeah.
The sweater. Because my first one, I think I was a little over anxious when I got there. I saw D2G, I saw Sweet Juices, Versatile. I think I might have been over anxious. And I think I might have not have did my best performance. Dope verse, but not dope is delivery.
Shout out to Priscilla Medina. She said they feel it. And I think that's when we were talking about who's next for the MC. Shout out to that boy, man. D Nick. What's up, D Nick, man? Family to the show. Family to all of our shows, man. D Nick saying peace from the road. That biz was good, sir. Peace to y'all, man. They're rocking with us. And in the comments, we just doing this every week, trying to bring y'all. We've been talking a whole bunch of shit about music, and we ain't heard none of this man's music. Let's go ahead and You're gonna have to do the do. And let's show y'all. We're about to play y'all some of that biz music. What's the name of this track, brother?
Man, we're gonna get into Cash Rules. You know what I'm saying? This is actually the first song on my album that's dropping tonight at midnight, exclusively on my Bandcamp page. You know what I'm saying? I'll have the links up everywhere tonight at midnight. Click on that, show me some support. You know what I'm saying? The name of the album is Gotta Eat, and this is the first song, Cash Rules.
We're about to talk about it. Let's go. Turn that shit up.
Joe, ever since my early days in my burly ways, brush dacks, hair grease, Joe, I was sporting waves. No games being played, fam mode, you know the game. The man who know it all, he really don't know a thing. I am from the land where all of the soldiers bang, bust shots at your chest, hit you in your shoulder blades, rhymes hit the track and explode like a thrown grenade. Trash raps get thrown away, I'm blowing haze. Keep the heat, the world cold as a frozen lake. Once you hear the word Joe, you already know it's Dre. Moving with force, I broke through your whole brigade. My mama say I'm prayed up, so the road is paved. Just be ready for the time, you gotta show you brave. Don't matter, Joe, whether rattle or cobra snake, all 3 eyes is open, fam, I'm so away. Platinum pen writing on the golden plate. Cash rules on my arms, I flash jewels and tattoos. You can look, but don't touch me, bad news. Cash rules on my arms, I flash jewels and tattoos. You can look, but don't touch me, bad news. Cash rules on my arms, I flash jewels and tattoos. You can look, but don't touch me, bad news. Bad news. Yes, sir, man. We hustle every day, you know what I'm saying? Cash rules. Yo. Step through the door, fresh head to toe. 10 toes down, I gotta let them know. Andreaus Haley got a better flow. Hustle, stack, mad dough, no better roll. Yo. Get money, fam, get money. Grind mojo, you know my crew big hungry. Stand strong, fam, you ain't taking shit from me. Fred G. Sanford, you's a big dummy. Got more flavor than your lifesavers. I'm blowing flavor, higher than the skyscraper. Now shorty wanna ride cause the vibe major. I bet you taste good like 9 laters. I'm the god right now and later. I ain't taking no L's, not now and later. I'ma give it to him straight up without a chaser. Just know you can't get the love without the hate. Cash rules on my arms, I flash dudes and tattoos. You can look but don't touch me, bad news. Cash rules on my arms, I flash dudes and tattoos. You can look but don't touch me, bad news. Cash rules on my arms, I flash dudes and tattoos. You can look but don't touch me, bad news. Bad news. Yes, sir, man. Y'all know what it is. Andreaus Haley, I'm back outside, man. Y'all niggas make way.
That was crazy, bro. Run that line back. You said something about Mama said we stay prayed up, so the road is. Say that line again, bro. Hit him with that line.
I said, yeah, my mama said I'm prayed up, so the road is paved. Just be ready for the time you got to show you brave.
That's what's up, man. You keep that faith within your raps too, man. Did you grow up religious?
Not really. Yes and no. Like, you know what I'm saying? My mama made us go to church, but like I was never, it always seemed like I'm a spectrum guy. Like, yeah, I'm here right now, so it's cool. My mama got me here. But like, do I really feel like this? Kind of not really.
Higher power.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, I believe in a higher power, but it's like the presentation of how it was in church never like grasped me all the way. So like I grew up going to church though. You know what I'm saying? But I was never like a church guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I was there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
it taught you faith. I can't
say I grew up. Now, my mama taught me faith because a lot of the battles my mama went through, I feel like if she didn't believe in Jesus, she would have died a long time ago. What it showed me was how powerful the mind is. Like if you believe that shit gonna work for you. It's an old movie called come on, Dre. Fright Night. The first Fright Night, not whatever this new shit is. It's a movie called Fright Night. Anyway, it's a part in this movie that I always loved, especially as an adult. I get it more, where the vampire is coming for the guy. The guy holds up the cross. The vampire grabs the cross, crushes it. He laughs. He says, "You gotta have faith. It ain't the cross. It's the belief.
Right.
It ain't the symbol. You know what I'm saying?
It's the belief in you.
It's the belief in you. You could do it, but like he laughed, he crushed the cross, whooped dude ass, and all that shit. He came up to the old man. The old man had an even smaller cross, but the old man's faith was big. The vampire couldn't touch him. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
it's an analogy. It's an analogy of energy.
For
you know
sure.
What I'm saying, like if you believe that shit'll work for you. My mama was Jesus out. And she believed in Jesus, and and she lived a longer life because of it. I saw it with my own eyes.
That's a beautiful thing, man. And shout out to everybody in the comments as well, man. We love y'all interacting with us, man. That's also a beautiful thing, man. Shout out to the homie Aztec Dinero in there. Shy Rock, man. He says love and respect. Priscilla Medina said, haha, love. That was during the song was playing. So, man, we glad you rocking with that. Shout out to E. Johnson, man. Homie of every single show associated with Unwrap. We rock with you, brother, man. He says, what's up, what's up? Also, Priscilla said, mama's love and words. For sure. And she said also Charlie Brewster. Know what she meant by that.
Snap, Charlie Brewster. She's a tool. She know Fright Night. No, okay. Whoever said that, they know about Fright Night.
She said you have to have faith. Brewster. You have to have faith for that to work.
Yes, they know about that movie. They know that part. That's a real part.
You gotta have faith.
That's a little bar.
But
I
for
always
those
took that with me.
But for those that just tuned in, man, and listen to that track. What was the name of the track? Cash Rules. Cash Rules. That's on the new album that's dropping today at 12 o'clock called Gotta Eat. Y'all gotta make sure to pick that up. Go follow. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna let him tell y'all where to follow. Let's get that out right now for those that really want that information. Quick action.
Can I say something real quick?
Yes.
If you don't mind. If I could.
You have permission to speak.
I have permission to speak.
Yes.
I find it really odd and funny that, that the beat plays and it's kind of one of those beats. It's kind of, has the crazy drums. And every time I play you something like that, you go, I don't know, man. You're always doing fucking crazy drums, man. And I see you over here nodding your head. Next time you say something to me about a beat with crazy drums, it's over, man.
Speaking of that beat, who produced that track?
Reds Vader did the whole album.
Yeah,
Shout out
dope
my
as
man
fuck. Dope
Reds.
as fuck.
Very
Everybody
dope
know,
track.
you know what I'm saying?
Very
Me and
dope
Reds,
track.
We out here.
You ever get given too much of something and your mind turns into a flurry? Heat Detector has recently flooded me with about 1,500 beats, and I literally don't know what to do with it. And I'm writing songs. So everybody that's listening, we're about to do collabs. Me and Biz got a collab coming up. And Heat Detector, who's now an MC, is also going to be on some tracks.
Whoa. I am not now an MC. I've always been an MC. I just choose.
You
to
were
rap
confused on the
whenever
last episode. I asked
wasn't
you if you were an
confused.
MC, and you're like, I think so.
I mean, I just talk shit.
As soon as the cameras turned off, he was freestyling all types of shit for like 5 minutes straight. No fuck ups, nothing. He was killing it, talking about the Glocks on the blocks and the rocks and the socks. And
I don't know about the rocks and the Glocks and the cocks.
yo, you just threw that in pause, man. Let's not bring that energy over here.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've always been a rapper though, sir. But
hey,
I'm
Priscilla
a producer.
said, "Oh snap, he getting on you." Yeah, Heat Detector's always doing something, man, during the shows. But you know, we love Heat Detector. Hashtag do not forget Heat Detector. Hashtag where's Heat Detector at right now. Let's talk about the album, bro, man. Is that your favorite track on the album, or what's your like favorite? You know, what's your favorite tracks, and what are those tracks about? If it's not this one,
So Fresh might be my favorite track. Because So Fresh kind of just felt like them gotta eat days. Like, so what years was that?
The next track?
Yeah, that's the next track. Like,
we gonna play it?
Man, when we started that gotta eat record shit, bro, and we started really popping off, and I dropped my mixtape, Burley Block B-Boy, like, bro, we was really going crazy through the city. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And them days was some ill days. We had like brought two hoods together. We brought all my East Side people from South Sea, and we brought mogs from off Cedric and old Cabrini Green mogs from my cousin Merk.
Let me stop you real quick for a Chicago for a Chicago educational tip. For those listening not from Chicago, tell them what a mog is. They gotta know because they're gonna be confused and then they're gonna message me.
Like, come on, Heat, why are you doing that? Don't interrupt.
Okay. What's a mog?
Mogs is just humans in general, but depending on the context you use it in, it'll be a weak ass human, a huff ass human. You know,
for those that don't understand the dialect, he's saying Mark.
Yes, if it was on the West Coast, it'd be Mark. Here is
Mark ass Snoop.
I'm like, man, these mogs tweaking.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? These mogs tweaking. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, but yeah, so.
Okay. Well, thank you for that.
Yeah.
Y'all learned something today. Y'all know what mogs is now. Go ahead and start using mogs in y'all regular dialects.
How we spell mogs? What? M-O-G-S?
I say M-O-G-S. M-O-G-S. Yeah.
These mogs. You know what I'm saying?
But let's go ahead and hit them with that. You know, for those watching, man, we apologize. We know that
no East Side. Hold on, Joe. Who is that saying?
Hold on, we gonna get to it.
Hold on, Joe. I'm from the East Side.
Hey, shout out to E. Johnson.
I'm from the East Side, bro.
Hey, shout out to E. Johnson, but he said it.
To my block.
That's part of the, that's part of the conversation. They say, "What's the East Side?" That's not Chicago.
That's been a whole thing.
Tell them why the East Side is part of Chicago.
It is. It's there. It's right there by the lake. It's still Chicago. Bro, I grew up on 88th and Burley, 91st and Burley, 8806 South Burley. First off, State of the Lake is quote unquote east as far as on the map.
I'm talking shit.
If you from the East Side, like, no, we ain't honoring that. Like, if you live on 79th and King Drive, nigga, no, you not from the East Side.
We totally honor the East Side, man. Shout out to my brother, man, the pride of the East Side, DJ MH to the man. He is the pride of the East Side. So the East Side definitely exists, and we definitely recognize y'all, man. But let's go ahead and get into the track, man. It's called Fresh.
So Fresh.
It's called So Fresh. Let's go.
Yeah, we good, Doc? Yeah, we live. 1 2 1 2. Yeah, you gotta eat, man. Every day I wake up, I set a goal. Thank God for life, love my kids, grind, make the dough. The path going forward is the only way to go. Experience really is the only way to know. Traveloni on the stove as a youth in the go. Shell toe, solo, 10 boots in the snow. Soldiers on the front line, troops on patrol. We the truth, let it know. Stand true, never fall. Fire alarms, burnt the boot with the flow. Oxymoron, cut this new shit is cold. Black like barbecues, tooth tipped and gold. Back like spinal cord, rhyming more fire than the laboratory. While the youth still grip the chrome. Raised in the dirt like the root shit we grow. Ain't no playing both sides, cool friend or foe. The final hour coming, you too soon will know. 1, 2, bless the bottle and like to us. 2, gotta eat the fruit and we come through so fresh, so fresh, so fresh, so fresh, so fresh, so fresh. I said 1, 2, bless the bottle and like to us. 2, gotta eat the fruit and we come through so fresh, so fresh, so fresh, so fresh, so fresh, so fresh. Yo, another day above the dirt, still here. Another chance to be great and run the earth. Let my verses spread like a virus planned by the government. Hit the stage and go dumb and shit. My hand like fire, get the oven in. Gutterness, beautiful and ugliness. Still I move dope like I'm fluffing bricks. The police be on some other shit, abusing their power, trying to lock us up and put us under 6. But this America, so that make a ton of sense. Been fighting since day one in this. It's real nizzle, put on ill rhythm, feel what I'm coming with. Intelligent, but get on dummy quick. If the situation calls for it, I'm all for it. Subtleness, every word I spit down and make the numbers shift. Discipline got me brand new like the summer fit. Now it's a rap like movie sticks. Fuck it. 1, 2, left the bottle and like to us. 2, gotta get the truth and we come through so fresh, so fresh, so fresh, so fresh, so fresh, so fresh. I said 1, 2, left the bottle and like to us. 2, gotta eat the truth and we come through so fresh, so fresh, so fresh, so fresh, so fresh, so fresh.
Hey,
Who is this?
hold on, we're gonna get to him in a second. We're gonna get to him in a second. That song is called So Fresh. It's off the new album that drops today at 12 o'clock. Y'all make sure to go pick it up. Biz, tell him, Mr. Haley, both of them, tell them where they can find that tonight at 12 o'clock.
Tonight at midnight is gonna be exclusively on my Bandcamp page. That's Bandcamp Andreaus Haley 91. That's ANDREAUS HALEY. The number 9 and the number 1.
If
you know what I'm saying,
if y'all don't go pick that up, you some motherfucking mogs. If you don't go pick that shit up,
y'all some mogs ass
motherfuckers. If y'all don't pick that up, hey, Aztec Dinero said that's a head nod. Definitely, bro. That shit was a banger, bro. E. Johnson. Let's go back to E. Johnson, man. Now, hold up.
But it'll be out on the other sites and all that shit later. But tonight it'll be exclusively on my Bandcamp. So show me some support. You know what I'm saying?
He wants to know if you got it on wax.
It's gonna be on wax. It's gonna be on wax real soon. Tonight is exclusively on my Bandcamp. So just all you gotta do is hit the link, follow me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put the link up tonight at midnight. Everything will be on there for Bandcamp.
Go to the East Side comment.
Love and peace. Yeah, because the same guy who's talking about the East Side is the same guy who wants to get the wax.
Yeah, no, that's love. And I'm going to explain to him why it's not inside of Lake Michigan. It's close to Lake Michigan. I live there. I used to come there. It's buildings. It's a whole school.
So what he said,
right there.
East Side, E. Johnson said, East Side is in Lake Michigan. Joe, you from out south.
He drawn.
Hey, shout out to Joshua
from
James.
Southeast.
Hackler, that's St. Louis right there.
What up, man? St. Louis in the building, man. The Lou, what up, man?
What up?
Let's go. That's my big.
Hey, the Ark is one of my favorite buildings of all time.
I've rocked with this guy since motherfucking MySpace.
Okay.
Oh, word. Oh, that's a minute.
So I ain't never met him, but online shit.
So y'all make sure to go on myspace.com/where is heat detector and follow him. Follow him right now. But that's dope, man. So talk about who else produced on the album. What other producers? Who was involved in the making? Let's talk about that.
All me and Vader, Joe. Me, my thoughts, and Vader and his thoughts, Joe.
That's what's up.
That
was it. You know what I'm saying? I had been writing some shit anyway. So I had just slid on Vader. We recorded them joints pretty quick, and then I'm writing my next album right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm what's funny is, bro, I'm dropping this album tonight, and it's fire, right? It's fire to me, bro. But I'm the shit I just wrote like the other day, the shit I'm writing for this new project right now. I'm like, man, I just feel good to have that love back again, to have that inspiration back, man. Like, though my pops passed away and he ain't here to be live at the shows with us, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, pops. I'm still like, that shit lit an extra fire under me, bro. Like,
that's
it
what's
gave
up.
me that love back for that music. I guess the love he had with it came to me or something. I don't know, man.
And you keep evolving, man, and that's what's the beauty part about how you said the stuff that you just wrote is because you just keep evolving and things you keep writing. Aztec Dinero said that he shared this video with a bunch of people. They're saying it's unavailable. That might be something to do with Facebook. We're also on YouTube at Jizzle Productions /Jizzle Productions on YouTube, and it's also broadcasting on youtube.com / at Unwrapped. So it's broadcasting in 4 places right now.
It's actually broadcasting in 6 different places. So.
Okay, so y'all, there's many places to see it, and Aztec, they could also watch the replay if they're unable to watch the full show right now. That way they could catch all the earlier stuff. We played a song called Cash Rules, and then we just played So Fresh. So y'all make sure to check that out. So we played 2 songs, man. We wanted y'all to get some music, man, some real dope music. Normally, we've been starting the shows with a music performance. We weren't able to bring you the musical performance this week, but we'll continue.
No, we were able to do it. We chose not to because we working on.
We held off. We're perfecting it a little bit, man. We had some technical difficulties on another show, so we're getting it right. So we will be back with musical performances. Hopefully, we're gonna have singers at the beginning of the show. But another special segment that's part of the Chicity Cypher podcast is, and it's been going around with the team, man. Heat Detector has done a section, his own segment, and Loke has done his own segment. But we like to bring y'all some hip hop history, some things that happened on this day in hip hop history. So I'm just going to hit y'all with a couple of things, man. In July 16, 1991, Compton's Most Wanted releases Straight Checking Them. This Compton hip hop ensemble formed by MC8 and The Chill released a follow-up to its 1990 It's a Compton theme, peaking at number 92 at Billboard, 223 on the R&B charts. The album featured the singles Growing Up in the Hood, which was also featured on the Boys in the Hood soundtrack, which was very dope, Drive By, Miss Daisy, and Death Wish. The later track was indirectly responsible for MC8's 6-year-old feud with fellow Compton rapper DJ Quick. So that's something for y'all. Also in 1996, in July 16, 1999, The Wood released in theaters, written by Rick Famuyiwa. The coming-of-age dramedy The Wood released on this day in 1999. The film starred Omar Epps, Tay Diggs, Richard T. Jones as 3 childhood friends growing up in Inglewood, California, in the midst of gang violence and interpersonal relationships.
Japanese person wrote that shit?
He might not be. I don't know. But you know, it's always somebody that's not from the hood that come write the hood movie.
That's wild. That's wild.
That's the way it be. July 16, 2005. Jeezy dropped Soul Survivor with Akon. That was super dope, man. As Atlanta proceeded to take over in rap's mainstream, young Jeezy made himself one of the flag bearers with Soul Survivor, the second single off his critically acclaimed solo debut, Let's Get It, Thug Motivation 101. This song featured Akon. Yeah, it was a super smash. This song featured Akon and cemented Jeezy as one of the hottest new stars in hip hop. And one of the more interesting stories surrounded the song. The video shoot led to a chance meeting between Jeezy and another sound wordsmith on the verge of stardom, Lil Wayne. So that was dope. And for those that don't know, man, when we're heading to Cyphers, when I'm heading to Cyphers, or even when we started the first episode, that Thug Motivation 101 is one of my favorite songs. And I use that to get me hyped right before a show, right before a Cypher, and before the podcast. So that's a really dope album, man. Do you got your song that you listen to before to get you hyped before you do shit?
I do. It's one of my own personal songs called Grizzly off my Beat the Odds album that I think I put out in 2021. I think Beat the Odds dropped. Grizzly is just like, it's that shit. I still perform it at my shows. It's like my opener. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even tomorrow night, I'm gonna open with that, and then I'm gonna do some shit off the new album.
Okay, nice.
You know what I'm saying? But
that's what's up.
Grizzly is just it's the icebreaker. It's one of them undeniable joints. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's one of my joints that get me hyped. Then as far as other people music, bro, I really play Reunited by Wu-Tang a whole lot.
Nice.
That beat is crazy. That violinist, the bars is crazy. And just the whole unity of Wu coming back together after all them solo albums, coming back to do Wu-Tang forever. I'm a crazy Wu-Tang guy, you know what I'm saying? I was raised on Wu, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the Wu, man.
So, yeah, man.
Hey, Heat, do you have a song that you play that hypes you up? That you know, before you're going somewhere on an interview or before a show, what do you listen to?
Conway.
And be serious. You've got that fucking smile on your face. I already know you, bro. Be serious.
No, I don't generally play anything. I just kind of just stay in my own head. That's all, really.
That's what's up. You hype yourself up.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. And we're gonna finish up the hip hop history. Shout out to Priscilla. She was in the comments. She said that was a song where somebody tried to lose their virginity.
No, she was asking a question.
I see she asking. I know who it is too. She's still drawing on Fright Night. That's that Fright Night movie.
Okay, the Fright
Marcy.
Night thing.
I think her name was Marcy.
Hey, so real quick, man, the final of the hip hop history in July 16, 2021. Biz Markie, the clown prince of hip hop, dies at age 57. He is best known for his 1989 hit "Just a Friend." So rest in peace to Biz Markie.
Yeah, rest in peace, Biz.
One of our legends, man. And then I guess this is hip hop. 1972, July 16th, 1972. Smokey Robinson performs his final show with the Miracles at the Barron Amphitheater in Washington, D.C. At the end of the show, Smokey introduces his replacement, 20-year-old Billy Griffin. So for those that might have been in
I don't think that's hip hop history, but if you say so.
Smokey Robinson's not. I mean, he's probably been sampled a fucking million times.
Not that much.
You know, okay. Well, you're the producer then.
Not that much. Just saying.
Not as much as you think, huh?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Not Smokey.
Not no James Blunt like James Brown.
We're at the part of the show where I asked you that one special question.
What's that?
Do you have beats?
To me?
Does Heat Detector have instrumentals?
I might have.
Does the Chicity Cypher resident producer have any beats? Because we're gonna go ahead and bring y'all some fucking bars, man. We like to play music, and at the end of the show, we be ending this shit with a couple of bars. You feel me? So
I'm not gonna rap, but I'll play a beat.
So Heat's gonna start. He's gonna start rapping first. He's gonna go first, and then me and Biz gonna go after that. But Heat, go ahead and hit him with some shit, and then we're gonna wrap the show after that, man. But you know, shout out to Priscilla. She said, "Biz, rest in peace." Yes, rest in peace to a legend.
Biz Markie, man.
Y'all make sure while we waiting for them beats, y'all make sure to go to Bandcamp. Andreas Haley 91, right? Yep. Andreas Haley 91. Can they pre-order? Can they go right now and purchase and everything? Y'all make sure to go purchase. Run this man's numbers up because that's important, man. All them pre-sales, all the everything, man. That's important. And share it with somebody.
Tell them to get my new video tonight at midnight too on YouTube.
Check the video
for a song. Dropping a song called "Hand Me Down Shoes." You know what I'm saying?
Y'all make sure to share that shit. Go share everything. You know, this Chicity Cypher shit. We stay rapping in this motherfucker. Y'all go watch all the ciphers, 36 volumes. We got it, man. 10 years in the game. 10 years in the game. When I'm on stage, I feel like I want to rip a mic. You know what it is. You stand short, we stand high. We keep going. We got flows for all day. Shout out to Crucial Conflict. They was rolling on that haze. It was like 1996. I was kissing on your bitch. We was chilling in the cut. I was getting money, getting rich. But check it out. I roll that shit from the West Coast, send it to the East Coast, and double up on my toast. I got MCs in the building that's ready to rap. You say you want to go against that biz, man. I say that's cap. Shout out to people in the comments that rock with us. I love you to the end. It's Chicity Cypher, no stopping us. Ain't no blocks. Go ahead.
Body rocking, body dropping, gun toting. I ain't lying. Stop crying. Take your bitch home. If you ain't ready to get it, stay away from the chrome. Who's nice? Who's right? Who's the one on the tip? Fuck around and hit your ass straight in the lip. Never been the one to get dad. That's how I get down right now. You can call me your dad. I should have been your dad, but the dog beat me over the fence. But I ain't talking no shit. I just keep it real, son. If you understand that, I'm like the sun up under the sun. Everybody's a shadow when I walk by. You heard me, boy?
These is real balls. We is real stars. Success around the corner. It ain't real far. Nigga, we the gods. Grew up in the hard, live in Chicago. When niggas steady sinning, no, this not written. This is off the head. Right about now, bitch, you heard what I said. Until the day I'm dead, I'ma be that guy. Chilling with my man Jizzo, we getting high. My man's Heat Detector, you know he got the best of the shit. Rain, sleet, snow, any weather. Me and my niggas come through, hope you got your neck protector. Cause we'll wet ya with the lyrical Alexa. I'm drunk off the liquor. Come and take a picture or a camera, get the video. Remember, cold as December, hot as July. You cold as me, now use a lie, nigga, you or I.
I'm feeling sick, I have a little allergies, but when I jump up on the mic, bitch, you ain't as bad as me. I got 16s that's older than most of your kids. When I hit you with these verses, it's breaking your ribs. Shout out to 606, we stand on big stages. Shout out to all you slow bitches, cause we keep racing. We keep racing past the finish line that never stops. Shout out to the marathon, Nipsey Hussle, rest in peace. You know what it is, break your head in two. We got bars. It starts to get in your head into what you doing. You ain't talking about shit, so get up on the stage and rip the mic like you really fucked up. That's Chicity Cypher, man. You already know the Chicity Cypher podcast. Shout out to y'all, man. We fuck with y'all. Everybody in the comments. Aztec said peace to Deja Callow. I see you. Priscilla said, hey, Jizzo, been a minute since I heard you live. You always on point, consistent. Much love. Shout out to you, Cole. We love you too. You know what I'm saying? We brought you bars. We want to bring y'all some music at the end of this podcast, man. Y'all heard some amazing music from the homie Andreaus, Haley, That Biz. Y'all make sure 12 o'clock. Y'all go right now. Fuck 12 o'clock. Go right now. Bandcamp.
I'm finna go on my page and drop the link right now.
Y'all go to his page. What's your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter? Hit him with all this shit right now, bro.
All that shit is Andreaus Haley, bro. My real name, bro. ANDREAUS HALEY. You know what I'm saying? 91. Put that shit in. All my shit gonna pop up, Joe. On Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all that shit.
That's what's up, man. Y'all go follow him. Cop the Bandcamp, cop the album. The video's dropping tonight. Go on his page, share the video. We got to run his numbers up, bro. This man in Chicago hip hop is grinding. He one of the grinders out here. And when people are grinding, what do? You help them elevate even more, man.
Word.
So y'all go ahead and do the thing. Heat Detector, your final thoughts, brother?
Man, stay in tune, man. We got shit. We got a lot of stuff going on. Tap into this, man. He dope as fuck. For real. And also, too, stay tuned because we still got the check-in.
For those that's watching right now and been following us, y'all know what happens after the Chicity Cypher podcast at 8:30 p.m. tonight. We're going in with the check-in. It's gonna be a hot one, man. It's gonna be a hot one. It's talking about dating, mental health. Y'all make sure to tune in on the same channel. Go to Unwrap, YouTube at Unwrap, and hit the live and comment and do everything y'all did on this podcast. I love y'all, man. It's your boy Jizzo, Chicity Cypher. Y'all make sure to follow us on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook.
Everywhere.
Show the love. And we out this motherfucker, man. Much love.